Welcome back, guys. This is Jared with Team Montana here at TRRV, and today we are going to tour this unit that Rydell's custom ordered from us. You give us a call anytime at the information down below. But the reason I am starting this intro, I want to have you check out their YouTube page, especially once they get this rig. It's going to be pretty awesome to see their adventure. You can follow them at rfamilyrv.com, R as in Richard. And they've got YouTube, Instagram, all the good stuff. So I'm super excited to see them kind of just, go explore, see the countryside. And that's what this is all about, right? This is what the RV family is for. And I am blessed to have this opportunity to work with you guys. And I wish you all the best when you're using this. So real quick, we're going to do a tour of how to use it inside and out and just do a whole overview. So up front here, we did custom order a generator on this rig. As you can see, it is placed in its spot, ready to go. We did add a third air conditioner also. That is a new factory option. So when you're traveling, you want to make sure that if you have your refrigerator going, which I assume you will, that inverter is on as it is now, because that's the battery disconnect to the inverter, which is right in here. And as you can see, it's connected, so it's running 5 outlets inside the coach. It's currently off. There's a remote switch inside and out. Just turn the one on outside here. So take a step back. You got your propane tanks. It's saying that it's full right here because it's green means go. It will auto change over if you have both tanks open and one goes empty. New Furrion side marker camera prep. Then your leveling system, so it's super simple. Front brings the rig up, and then you'll want to go ahead and hit retract to bring the front of the rig back down if you're going to hook it to your truck. And then auto level, so we'll say that you just set it back down, pulled the truck away, you'll come back over here, hit auto level, let it do its thing in about a minute and a half, then you'll hear it beep. When it's beep, it'll say success, and everything is done. Your marriage is still good to go. You're ready to camp, all set up. At that point, you can run your slides out and get to camping. So down here are hydraulic shutoffs, because these will shut off your kitchen and then your dinette slide. Only because it's a hydraulic slide, so there's one button inside and everything down here controls that. So really not a whole lot of use, but it's nice that it's there if you need it. Here's your 50 amp power cord, 25 foot as well. This is your wrench to get the spare tire down in case of a blowout or some kind of emergency. Water hose connection goes in your outside shower, which for some odd reason they do not provide a shower hose sprayer, just the hose. But that's your system, so they got one step going for you. So black tank, those are currently closed. Those are completely in. What you'll want to do when you go to dump is just pull those levers completely out. You can spray some lube on there every now and then to keep them fresh. Black tank flush, so this is going to help move solids along. Make sure that your handles are open, your black handle is open when you are doing so. You got your low point drains here, so this unit is already winterized, but in the case that you're going to travel or something, just go ahead and cut those loose so it'll drain all the water lines in the trailer. Here's your water fill selection valve. So you'll hook your hose into here, turn on the water. If you don't have a full hookup where you're going, you'll want to switch it to the fill mode, and that's going to fill your freshwater tank. If you are at full hookup and you have water, leave it on normal flow and make sure that you just have a good connection in there. Winterizing guard system. So I have a whole separate video in my playlist that you're welcome to check out to go through all that. So battery disconnect here. This does shut off all the power inside the trailer except for your carbon monoxide alarm. So make sure if you are storing this, this kills about 99% of the power. And then your satellite prep to the roof is this purple cable or blue, can't really tell. And then all of your connections for input. So for cable, you'll put the connection in here, and satellite obviously on satellite. And then on the back side of your TVs inside the coach, you'll see those exact same logos symbolizing where you connect depending what you have hooked up. 12-gallon hot water heater. Pretty standard stuff. Again, it's already winterized, so the anode rod is out. It's sitting there. That's normal procedure. Pressure relief valve is right here. And then there's a master shutoff switch. I don't know if you can see it. It is right down there. Right there is your shutoff. So again, you never really want to mess with that. Just leave it on because you're going to be using it full time. This is your furnace out here, so that will get hot. I would always invest, $15 in those bug stoppers. Drawing a blank on what it's called right now. Then you've got your outlet for your sewer right on this off door side. There is one gray valve that you can see right here that you'll need to pull. That's going to do your galley tank inside below the island. Dual pane windows, got the slide tappers. Good option, Radels, you chose well. You got your towing hitch on the back, your ladder to access up to the top or to put in your rear camera. 2 awnings, LED lights, and I did make sure, Derek, to get you both LED spotlights so you can have 1 or 2 there, or you can put the other one on the awning right up here. So stepping over to this side, we've got our propane tank over here. This is your secondary. Your main one is over on the other side. So if that one runs out, it'll automatically switch to this one if it is opened up. Ton of storage. You got your central vacuum system out here where you will change your bag. And then you've got TV connections to the left of that if you want to add a TV out here. Outside kitchen, you got a built-in sink, hot and cold water. It drains to the gray tank. Then you've got your double burner stovetop, which is super cool. So there is a propane line that is on the bottom of this tray. You can't really see it here, but if you look over to your left, there's a little blue cap hanging right there. That is where you will connect this grill to. And then there's a tiny valve on the side to open that up. And that runs directly from your propane tanks that we just discussed. Then you got your mini fridge. Put all kind of juice, condiments, beer, all kind of stuff in there. There's a good amount of space. So these steps are fairly new. They just redesigned them again. So it's awesome in my opinion because it makes life a lot easier. So before they used to have a pin that would slide through here to adjust these feet back and forth, where now you just pull this little lever and it's a little hard one-handed. But that tab locks up, and then you can slide, and it locks. So it's the little things, again, that Montana really likes to execute. You also have the LED light down below, which you can turn off and on inside. 4 seasons, baby. Okay, so inside here, as we step into the coach, let me change my setting here. You'll come in, and all of these will be off. So all of your lights are marked. You've got inside and outside lights. The only unmarked light is this top left one, which are your pennant lights above the kitchen island. To the right here, you've got your ceiling fan, power. You control the 3 speeds, and then you can also reverse it to either pull the air or push the air. So with the awnings, pretty self-explanatory. You just want to watch those or listen until they kind of scrunch up real tight to the side of the coach. You've got your water heater. You can run on gas or electric at the same time. Gives you the fastest recovery rate. And then your water pump if you're going to be where you don't have full-time hookup. Now your tank heaters, if for some reason it gets really cold in California, you can turn those on. Otherwise, do not. And then slides. So this is what I was talking about on the off-door side by the leveling system. So your hydraulics are all on one. That's actually doing the bonus room slide, but when you hold this button in to bring in the hydraulic slides, they're both going to start, then one slide will go in and then the other one will catch back up. So that in that event where, let's say you're parked next to a semi at a truck stop, but you want to get to, your theater seat or something, and you can't run that slide out, that's when you would want to go to your isolator valve and turn off your off-door slide so that slide doesn't go out, but you can still control your other hydraulic slide. So I'm sorry if I complicated that. I tried to make that pretty simple. Give me a call if you got any questions. So look at this beautiful bourbon interior. Good choice. Goes well with the modern maple edition we're seeing here. There's your pennant lights and the beautiful light box. And then we keep going, you'll see, boom, third air conditioner. So again, California, gonna need that. So this is in travel mode. Make sure that this is always all the way in. There's a pull valve here where you can pull this out, and this table will slide another 8 inches. And if you don't put that back in, it will hit your island and break stuff. So do not do that. Make sure it is in. You got your chair buddy. I always like to talk about that. It's a pretty neat system. But we do have the straps on here because it's going about 3,000 miles. So you just don't want them to move around because this PVC type flooring is kind of slick. You know, these chairs can actually, well, they're pretty tight now, but they'll slide around with that chair buddy. You've got your charging station over here. So you've got 2 outlets, 2 USB ports. Again, insulated window, you can see right there. So dual pane windows. These lights are push button, very blinding, but they have a button right in the middle, and there's several other lights throughout the coach that are going to be this way. So just remember that, because that's one thing that comes up often is, how do I turn my lights on? So your main run of lights that you see here, so you've got LEDs there and over here, main run, not including the slides, those are all going to be on the master switch where we were just talking. Everything else that is slide related is going to be a push button. Except for this guy, you've got the dimmer switch right above your heat and massage power recliners. This sofa is a trifold. It folds out to a true residential queen size mattress. So if you want to get some stuff for that, it's easy to order on Amazon or even run down to your local store. Plenty of storage up above. You do have daytime and nighttime roller shades. These are very thick daytime roller shades. Gives you plenty of privacy, keeps the sun out, but you can still see out. And then you've got the handy dandy blackout shade for nighttime or daytime. Got your television, excuse me, got your television all strapped in, ready to go. Stereo is down below that in this little infrared glass. And then your fireplace. So there's a remote for the fireplace, or you can use the buttons down on the screen. I guess that's not really a screen. I don't know what you call this. Control panel that you can turn it on. You can control all kinds of stuff. So you'll have a lot of fun with that, especially the kids. They'll get a kick out of it if you let them. I did put your 2 bright lights in the trash can for transports, just so they don't bounce out and get all crazy. Just some accessories for TV. So this is the infamous Keystone blue bag. Never lose this. This has all of your paperwork documents as far as warranty goes, manuals. You know, if you have to order extra parts or anything, this is your go-to. Or just give me a call and I'm happy to help. But you don't want to lose that blue bag ever. Nice big pantry. And as I covered in my last video, they've actually gone ahead and put more supports in here. So you can put a lot of heavy duty stuff in here, you know, big heavy pans or, you know, a couple pounds of sugar or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you guys put in your pantry, I guess. So triple burner stove top, it's auto ignite. So this button, it sparks all 3 of these, and also your pilot light for your oven. So you got to make sure that you twist this for your oven to the light mode, and that's going to start running the propane, and then you'll hit the spark. And sometimes it takes a couple seconds to get that pilot going, but eventually it will. So storage drawer down below, and I believe your ice maker it is. So there's this little sticker here. You have to take this drawer out in order to get your ice maker to work on your refrigerator. So I will show you right here how this happens. So on the side of the drawer, where the slides split, there's this little black tab here. You want to push that down. There's one on each side. Push those down and then grab this drawer, and that whole drawer will slide out, and then you have full access to that valve that is back behind this slide. Also, you got to make sure that you get this one underneath your island. So let me see if I can find this on the camera for you. Boom, right there. That blue water line with the chrome valve right there, stainless steel valve. Got to make sure those are on. Wow, I cannot talk today. I'm sorry, guys. No, I don't have COVID, just sinuses. All right, got a little sidetracked there. So you have a convection microwave with the infamous wine rack. Again, one of those center push buttons. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this is down, but I want to show you right now it's inverted. That's why it has this green light on, because there's power to it from that inverter that I turned on down below. So always want to make sure those are down for travel. Stovetop, obviously you want down. You don't want that flopping around and breaking. Refrigerator, so there is a twist knob here for travel. So once this fridge is fully loaded, you'll just want to make sure that that knob is twisted in, and it's going to help you know, keep those doors from coming out. Not that I expect them to, but you know, sometimes life happens. So I think that's about it back here. So we'll go check out the bonus room, and on the way in, you'll see you have two thermostats. So obviously it runs your air conditioner and your second air conditioner, but this main one is going to run your furnace. So that is not your main one. The top is your main, and that will run your furnace. There we go. So right now it's saying heat on electric. So that's going to be your heat pump. Oh, now it's going to gas. Now it's on gas. Sorry, that was just the fan kicking on. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off so I'm already sweating in here. So just remember that that top one is your main one. That's the only thermostat that runs your furnace or electric heat pump. The one down below is for your middle air conditioner, and then there's one in the bedroom that runs that air conditioner only. Trifold sofa again, and then down here we've got our folding chair with the chair buddy below it, so it's ready for travel. Nothing really major to note here again, other than these push button lights. Make sure that that chair is in nice and tight for travel. You don't want to squish that between, you know, the theater seat or the sofa and that desk. Stepping up into the bedroom, motion sensor light you just saw. So there's a floor sweep. You can kick that up with your foot if you hand broom this floor. Otherwise, you have your hose connection on the top there. So once you connect that hose in, there's a metal tip on it and twist. That gives it power, it gives it life. Your steps to get up into this super cool loft. I would love this if I was a child. All right, so nice window, got a beautiful view up there, a little cubby hole they could put all their stuff into. They've got their light switch with an outlet. There's also probably an outlet and some USBs in there. I would not be surprised if there wasn't. Or was, you get it. Solar prep, so again, I won't bore you with the details. You can add solar to this, all the wiring is there. So remote switch, like I pushed on the button down below on the inverter earlier, you can come in here and turn this off, and it should click off. There we go. And vice versa. If you want to run the inverted outlets in the trailer, you just hold that on and you see it comes back to green. All right, stepping into the bathroom, here's your toilet. It's pretty self-explanatory stuff. All kinds of storage space in here. Beautiful. This is ready. Make sure this is always locked for travel. It's easy to come in here and put this on a little bit. That will bounce off. Make sure it locks in. Otherwise these will shatter, as I just stated. I've seen it on Facebook too many times. Toilet paper holder. Alright, so over here we've got our GFI outlets, light switch, and max air fan, because we have this super fan in here to help move any kind of condensation from the shower or smells from the toilet. King size bed. So again, these main lights in here are on the switch to my left, and then above that is your thermostat. Otherwise, the two lights that are above your bed right here, those are push button lights, so you want to make sure that you push those right in the center. We do have little nightstands on each side, and also USB and power outlets, so that's nice to have. I'm going to show you over here your closet with your second matching folding chair. They're strapped in nice and secure, ready to go. Motion sensor light is on. Number 2 turns that motion light on. Number 1 is always on, and 0 is off. So what I mean by that is there's actually numbers on these rockers. Turn that light off so you can see this. Let it focus here for a minute. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so 2 is motion, 1 is always on, in the middle is off. Built-in hamper, you got plenty of space to put all kind of clothes, shoes, accessories. You've got your other wardrobe on this side, plenty of drawer space there as well. This outlet is inverted, so you can hook up any kind of appliance into there that you want to that's below 2000 watt. Then your 32-inch built-in TV. This air conditioning system in here is whisper quiet. However, that third one that's an option is a direct drop-in unit. It is not ducted, but really you've got 2 other air conditioners that are ducted, so those will do just fine. Oh, one more thing. You do have storage underneath your bed, which is where your central vacuum hose will be. Okay, so there's all kinds of extensions and cool stuff in there. Barn style sliding door with magnets on it. So again, when you go to travel, make sure that this little bungee cord is strapped so that this door doesn't get all crazy and cause all kind of problems. So there you have it. I'm super excited for you guys. Please let me know how it goes. Thank you all for watching. If you guys still are, give me a call. My information's down below. Nobody beats our prices or my product knowledge. I love this brand. Love working with the Montanas. Thank you all. Have a blessed day.